Welcome back, fellow infectees, to more Fear Effect. And today we're going to encounter our first boss, as well as meet our other two playable characters. Pay attention to those symbols, they will be important later. Remember this guy? He had lines last video. Seemed like he was going to be more of an important character. But with a little bit of precision, I think he'll meet an unceremonious end. See what I mean? I wasn't entirely sure that I should call that a boss fight, but it seemed like it was intended to be one. Something cool I noticed watching the cutscene with him in it last video, he does the same yell in that cutscene that he does in this boss fight. And remember what I said about those symbols. I said they would be important, and we're about to see what they're important to. There's a puzzle we gotta solve here. Because it's a video game, so we gotta have a random ass puzzle to do stuff. We basically just need to match these symbols to what was on that sign.
Come on, Hannah, hurry it up.
Oh, looks like Hannah's in some trouble. Looks like it's gonna be up to the big strong man in order to save her this time. Women always getting themselves into trouble.
What the? Oh, shit!
And be quick here, otherwise your goose literally will be cooked. This is a timing thing, and even with cheats on, you die if you fail it. So this is Glass, the second of 3 playable characters in this game. He's alright. I don't mind him so far. I haven't noticed a big difference between the two characters in terms of playstyle. What you get for being an asshole. You get dead. You get. I'm not a big fan of the targeting in this game. They do auto-target, which is nice, but you have to be facing them, which makes sense, I get it. But I prefer the Resident Evil style of having an aim button, that way at least the character has to actually aim at somebody. Be careful when going up this ladder, because that can happen. Alright, now we need to go. Come on, Glass. Run, motherfucker, run, motherfucker, run! I don't know what you did to piss off this helicopter pilot. And before I save my game, I want to go pick up a pipe. We will be needing it here in a moment. This game is really good about giving you conveniently placed useful items in areas where you actually need them. Use that over here. It's kind of a nice change from Resident Evil. You get a random item, and now I want to save my game before doing this next part. And you may not need it till later on in the game and in a completely different area. Be sure to run back there or you will die. That definitely seemed like one of those scenarios where I would have thought it was a cutscene and just stood there and got killed. Ah, great. This part is really awkward. All our weapons are gone. We have to pick up a knife and kill this guy with bad controls. You can tell this was edited. This is the best I could do. And be ready because there are more dudes in this area, and they're pretty much right as we exit this room, so you'll want to be ready for them. I'm going to stealth this first one. The targeting is kind of weird in this game. It reminds me a little bit of another PlayStation 1 game called Covert Ops Nuclear Dawn. Although this one you have the auto target and you get the target reticle that shows up at the top middle of the screen. For me, that's a problem because I can't see that target and see where my character is aiming at the same time. However, they do make up for it. I'm being a little careful here just because I know there's another dude over there. They do make up for some of that with the auto target. The game Covert Ops that I was talking about before does something similar. You have to be pointing at an enemy in order to be able to shoot them, but the target shows up around the enemy that you're going to shoot. So I think that works a little bit better. Because generally I know where the enemies are, I just need the target to show up so I can shoot them. We have an annoying time with this save point coming up. This phone just would not ring! Much like my phone, except today when I've talked to like 3 people on the phone for long periods of time. Maybe 4. Yeah, no, I talked to at least 4 people today. How about that? I think the one in Covert Ops is a little bit better, but it's still got its problems.
My name is Mr. Lamb. You've made 2 mistakes. First, I have enough resources to find my daughter without uninvited assistance. And second, you should have killed me by now.
So now we got another one of those timing death trap puzzles, so be aware of this. These pipes heat up and then cool down. That doesn't seem like how this would work, but it's a video game, so it's what we gotta do. We're just gonna come up here and turn on a valve. And that'll alter the path that these things are moving at. Covert Ops Nuclear Dawn, that is a game I LP'd on my channel. It's originally one of the first LPs I ever did. I re-recorded it about 4 years ago. Mostly a pretty good LP, I think. Yes, I'm advertising my own shit. Because if I don't do it, who's gonna? Right? Right? Oh god, oh god, oh god! Why? I definitely feel the burn now. I was trying to go where I need to go and he got stuck on the environment, so we have to wait another turn before we can go. They do give you a few turn-off points, which is nice. This being the nicest of the 2 of them, because this one gives you a save. And be ready for combat. Yeah, I would definitely recommend checking into Covert Ops Nuclear Dawn. I like that game. It's annoying as hell, but I still love it. Right, this helicopter. So, dodge as best you can, and when that little target comes up, shoot that. And then be ready to do a quick turn and dodge roll your way over to the other side of the arena. Oh god. Take that, motherfucker! We're glass. We don't give a fuck. I'm not really sure why they had an attack chopper out here, or why they're after him, but whatever. I'm guessing that dude, I think he said he was that chick we're after's father. Oh, and this is just me showing off my lack of depth perception. Amazing. Isn't that amazing? I would recommend going back and saving here just in case you run into problems. It sounds like he might have some plans for his daughter. He seemed a little bit evil. Not like the poor bereaved father who's lost his daughter or anything like that. Actually felt very cartoony evil. I would say go stealth in this next section if you can. If you can't, well, I wouldn't recommend doing what I did here, considering it turned out like that. So now we have an assault rifle that I'm going to use. It's a pretty good gun. This next part is going to be annoying. I would actually recommend going back to that save spot and saving before doing it. We're gonna have a bunch of dudes in here. If you do this right, you can stealth the first guy and then have to deal with all the others. Otherwise, just do your best to mow them down. I assume they're saying stuff in Chinese, which makes total sense considering we're in China. Die! There's at least 6 or 7 dudes that come after you here, which, given how quickly you die in this game, is a freaking horde of enemies. Like a freaking gauntlet. I did all my item pickups off screen, so you wouldn't have to sit there and watch me looking for them all. Be ready because there is another dude that's going to be up here. Motherfucker. And if you're tired of seeing this area, and I don't blame you if you are, this is the last I believe we'll be seeing of this area. Definitely this video. I'm hoping we're not coming back here in the game. I hope we're done with it. We should be. But I can see where this would definitely feel a bit repetitive. But we're almost done. And after these next couple guys we're gonna fight, I would recommend going back and saving. Damn it, just die. I'm tired, I had a long day, alright? Give me a break. I'm out of stuff to say! Still got half the video left! Damn it! Why? I was sitting there thinking, should I walk back and save? Nah, fuck it, I won't do it. And then ended up dying.
My men inform me that this disc Jin left for you is encrypted. You will give me the code.
I don't have it. Jin played me. He never told me about a code.
Then take it. It's yours. You've paid for it with your life. Our business here is done. You may shoot.
With pleasure. Come on.
Oh, hell. And be ready because we got a helicopter fight. Just keep shooting. Dodge roll when you have to.
That's my girl.
That's the game that cut that cutscene off, not me. Run here. This is not part of a cutscene, and hit triangle here.
Go, go, go! Head for the hotel. We'll need to warn Deke. There's a shitstorm coming.
Excuse me, Mr. DeCourt. This package arrived for you.
Cheers. So, we aboard then?
Getting hold of Wei Ming first may be the only way we get out of China alive.
Look, Glass, I signed on this gig for one reason, right? The money.
We'll still get it. But Wei Ming is our bargaining chip with Mr. Lamb and the Triad for our lives now. That means we find her first, find her fast, and drop anyone who tries to stop us.
Well, that's something then. Right, I'm in. I guess we'll need this.
A decryption spike? Here.
Thanks, love.
What'd you find?
只係值得嘅，我哋先至會放過。
Only
如果偉
those
明喺
deemed
17
worthy
半年
will
之
be
前未翻到嚟
spared.
咧，我哋就
If
會失
Wei
敗。
Ming is not back among us
我
on
哋
the
所有嘅財富
17th
就
at
會失晒，
midnight,
同埋我哋
we
所
will
有嘅犧
fail,
牲
our
就係會
fortunes
冇
will
價值㗎。
fail, and our sacrifice will be meaningless.
封建係唔一定
The
會俾呢件
Fungan
事發生
cannot
嘅。
allow this
偉
to
明一定
happen.
要揾到。
Wei Ming must be found.
Wei Ming's at the center of some big plans for Lamb, eh?
Ever hear of this group, the Fongans?
No, but many Chinese aristocrats belong to shadow societies unknown to outsiders.
After Wei Ming ran away, Mr. Lamb found a correspondence that she had with a Madame Shen. Wei Ming may be trying to reach her now, and I believe you know where you can find Madame Shen. Hannah?
Madam Chen?
Someone from my past.
Is Jin right? Do you know where she is?
Up the Haksik River, a town called Shanzi, Madame Chen has a restaurant there.
Too right. Now we know why this gin packer brought this deal to you then, Hannah. You got a bleeding inside track. Looks like our odds of getting paid just got better, eh?
We're gonna splash!
Oh, bloody hell! That's a long shower, eh?
She has a lot to wash off.
Hey, Glass, look. Look!
Anna, get up here now.
What? What is it?
Shanzi?
No, it's just a fishing village.
What a bleeding mess.
You know more than you've told us, Hannah. Why is this runaway so important?
There. Hey, that's her!
I'll be damned. Anna, secure the boat and get dressed. Deke, you're with me. This chase has just become a hunt.
Too bloody right.
And these are the first monsters of the game. I did mention last video we would be facing monsters. I really wish they'd given me a good opportunity to save before they showed up. That was kind of a dick move, but I was able to get it done. Would have allowed this fight to go better because I could have tried it again if I needed to. Oh, whatever. It's done now. So Hannah will do a good job of securing the boat. However, the other part of her order of getting dressed is not going to happen. The rest of this video will be playing as Hannah in a towel. No, Until Dawn was not the originator of that gimmick. Hi, motherfuckers. Somebody asked me how I would describe this game, and the best way I could think is a combination of classic Resident Evil mixed with Metal Gear Solid. I don't feel like that accurately describes this game, but it was the best way I could think of to describe it. Mix in some trial and error and some fan service, I guess you could say. Or perv service, something along those lines. And you've got this game.
Damn it, man, hurry!
And this is our boy Deke. He is pretty much every European cliche. He's already used just about all of them already. Actually, he hasn't said bollocks yet.
That wasn't very neighborly of you there, mate.
You have no idea what you are up against. Ah, ah!
How you find this funny, then? How's this for a punchline?
And that totally was not the same voice actor that played Jin. Nope, not at all. Die, motherfuckers. Part of dying, do you not understand? Maybe they're already dead.
Looks like you've had a rough night, hey, mate?
Wait! Wei Ming, wait!
Right, so this is another timed death trap section. Definitely save your game before doing it. And this is the last time we'll be playing as Glass, this video. And I'm using the health cheat, so I don't really give a shit. I am trying, for the most part, to play this as straight as I can, but it's not always happening. And if you think that Hana's in a revealing outfit right now, oh, she wears something even more revealing later. Showing pretty much everything except her unmentionables, unfortunately. If you're new to my channel, I am very pervy when it comes to female game characters. That's how I roll. Out of all the games on my channel, I don't know that any of them have an adult female playable character that I have not been a perv about. I suppose it's possible, but I can't think of one off the top of my head. You have, of course, Jill Valentine, who was my first ever video game crush. Claire Redfield, who I fell in love with on this channel on my original RE2 playthrough, before I re-recorded it. Rebecca. To be fair, this game invites the pervy comments. We're playing as a girl walking around wearing nothing but a towel. And as I said earlier, later on, we're going to get something even more skimpy. So I can't really be blamed for that here. I'm just trying to trigger the next group of enemies. Damn it, that's not promoting social distance! You get! This is all I wanted to do, is trigger them all and bring them over here so I could kill them easier. So this next enemy we're gonna have to kill because he's got a key we need. I don't know what makes him so special that he gets a key and the others don't. You can run out of ammo really quickly during this because these enemies don't really drop ammo, it doesn't seem like. I'm gonna have a check just to make sure I've got the key, and I do. Don't mind Hannah just running around in a towel, nothing else. These developers definitely knew what their audience was. I think there are certain times when you pass certain screens where enemies don't chase after you. I'm not sure on that one. That would seem to be the case. Yeah, anybody who likes pixelated, cartoony chicks will enjoy a later outfit we're going to get. I did see an LP of this game probably about 5 years ago, and that's how I know that's going to be a thing. I know a little bit about how the game ends, but I don't remember all the details. I just remember you have to play on hard mode in order to get the best ending. Right, suck it, bitch. I'm talking to Hannah, not the monster I just killed. Wait, what? What? Ah, screw it. Let's use this key. I'm definitely not a channel made for kids.
wash off the blood. It is the blood that drove them mad. The blood that makes them demons.
What caused this?
Oh, not what. Who? Yesterday, a boy was fishing by himself and fell on the rocks. His leg was cut, and he would have bled to death had he had not been found by a young woman, a stranger.
Wei Ming?
She was covered in his blood when she brought him back to the village. We were, of course, grateful and gathered to meet her. That is when the madness began. I tried to run for the train.
Train?
Yes, a military train comes once a week to secure rations of rice from our granary. It is still there now, but the soldiers are afraid of the demons. They shoot anyone who gets near. All because of this girl, Wei Ming.
Do you know where I can find her?
No, but I know where she belongs. Hell!
I guess that explains the monsters. And now all I want to do is save my game. But somebody decided that they wanted to crash the party. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time as we continue this lovely game.